First impressions are powerful. They set the tone for how others perceive you and can open or close doors in an instant. Yet, many people unknowingly sabotage these crucial moments by making avoidable errors. Whether it's poor body language, inappropriate attire, or saying the wrong thing at the wrong time, common mistakes that ruin first impressions can have a lasting impact on personal and professional relationships. The good news? These pitfalls can be avoided with the right awareness and preparation. Ready to uncover what might be holding you back and how to leave a lasting positive impression? Let's dive in. Number 1. The power of first impressions. Are you getting it right? Here's a surprising fact. Most people think the first impression begins when they start speaking. Sound familiar? Maybe you've thought the same. A friendly hello, a warm smile. Surely that's where it all starts, right? The initial action was right, but on second thought you were wrong. Your first impression actually begins the moment someone notices you. Before you've said a single word, your body language, your energy, and even your presence are already sending signals. Picture this. You're walking into a room, maybe it's a job interview or a big networking event. Are you slouching, avoiding eye contact, looking hesitant? Or are you walking tall, shoulders back, with a warm, genuine smile? That difference? It's huge. In fact, it's often the deciding factor between someone wanting to get to know you or wanting to move on. Now, here's where people often stumble: a weak handshake and poor eye contact. Let me share a golden rule from a seasoned hiring manager. I never hire someone I don't trust, and I determine that trust in the first few seconds, starting with their eye contact. Think about that for a second. Someone's trust in you could boil down to one glance. Here's the secret formula for a great handshake. It's about making sure the skin between your thumb and index finger connects with the other person's hand at the same point. That connection signals that you are confident and trustworthy. Here's a simple mental tip. Try to bring a higher energy level than the average person in the room. This ensures you stand out in a positive way without being overwhelming. With these strategies, you're sure to make a lasting impression. Number 2. Your attitude. Kindness can go a long way. I still remember all the people in the entertainment industry who treated me badly early in my career, as well as those who held my hand and gave me advice. I remember a time I was out with a famous friend. A fan approached, thrilled, asking for his autograph. Without even glancing at them, he signed the paper and handed it back. In that fleeting moment, I saw the fan's admiration dissolve into disappointment. It was a stark reminder: how we carry ourselves and how we acknowledge others shapes their perception of us. Here's a quick tip for engaging in conversations. Start with a physical connection. Depending on the situation, this might be a firm handshake or even a warm hug. For example, when entering a meeting, don't just wave across the room. Take a moment to shake hands with everyone. Yes, it takes an extra second, but it instantly builds rapport and shows you value the people around you. By this point, your body language is strong and you come in with great, positive energy. Number 3. Observation compliments. The art of giving first. In both business and personal relationships, the principle of give before you get is powerful. Dale Carnegie, in his immortal book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, emphasized the importance of sincere gratitude. A compliment is a simple way to show that you care. The more you offer, be it your time, insights, or connections, the more the world reflects that generosity back to you. Start with observation compliments. Most people walk into conversations with neutral energy. They're polite, maybe even cordial, but often lack that spark that turns an exchange into an experience. Others fall into the trap of trying to appear cool by being aloof or detached. But here's the secret. A sincere compliment can cut through the ordinary and create extraordinary moments. Picture this. You meet someone new, and instead of the standard, "Hi, nice to meet you." You say something like, "I couldn't help but notice your confidence. It's inspiring." Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. What once felt like small talk transforms into a meaningful exchange. People can sense when a compliment isn't genuine. When we focus less on boosting our own image and more on elevating others, we create an environment where positivity flourishes. Many people have told me why I did that but got negative feedback. I share with you that timing is everything, and after the next video, I will solve your problem after showing confidence, not arrogance. If you have any other questions about the issue you are concerned about, please share in the comments section. I will try my best to answer you. Number 4. The power of celebrating your closest friends. Close friends, whether they're close to you or not, can often tell you a lot about your personality based on how you talk about them. You're always showing how important you are to the people in your life, both when they're on the sidelines and when they're not. Think about it. When you mention a friend like Tony, Tony is just amazing. He's humble, soft-spoken, and kind-hearted. Honestly, I admire him so much. And his patience? Incredible. Working with him is a joy. What are you really doing? This is a powerful habit to cultivate, speaking highly of your friends, especially when they're not around. Here's why it matters. 1. It shows gratitude. Imagine your kind words making their way back to your friend. How do you think they'll feel? Appreciated, valued, uplifted. That's a gift in itself. 2. It speaks volumes about you. Surrounding yourself with remarkable people and celebrating their qualities shows you're not just seeking positivity, but living it. 3. It builds inner peace. Choosing to focus on the greatness in others rather than turning conversations inward or toward negativity signals humility and quiet confidence. But here's the trap you must avoid. Don't let negativity slip in when speaking of someone. One big mistake is to never repeat someone's mistakes in conversation. When you do this, they will position themselves in the conversation when you talk to someone else. Number 5. Speak before you listen. In the past, when I met someone new, I often acted as though I had all the answers, quickly steering the conversation toward areas where I could shine. But this approach, I realized, was a mistake. Over time, I learned that the power of connection lies in listening, not just hearing, but truly absorbing what the other person is saying. Speaking only when the moment calls for it, and when I have something genuinely meaningful to share, became my new practice. Becoming an encouraging listener can make you someone people truly enjoy talking to. It's simple. Smile, make eye contact, and engage with what they're saying. Acknowledge their insights by commenting, "That's a great question," or "I really appreciate you bringing that up. Such an important point." The key to deeper engagement lies in shedding any filters and responding with warmth and ease. Imagine the difference in reactions when two people hear the same story. The person who smiles, laughs, and reacts enthusiastically tends to be seen as more approachable and fun. People are drawn to those who make them feel valued, amusing, and interesting. Humor can play a huge role in creating connection as well. For example, she asks, "What did you see about that balloon?" But you don't really understand what she means. You say, "Oh, I saw it about to pop," because you have such a big influence that it can't be contained. If quick wit doesn't come naturally, don't worry. Humor is a skill you can develop through practice. Focus on being present, finding joy in the conversation, and allowing your natural charm to shine through. Number 6, trying too hard. When it comes to making a lasting first impression, preparation is key. You don't have to rely on quick wit or trying to be someone you're not. Instead, think ahead about the common questions you're likely to encounter and craft thoughtful, engaging responses that feel natural. Imagine walking into a room, meeting someone new. What's the first thing they'll ask you? What do you do? Where are you from? These are the types of questions that pop up in almost every first encounter. How will you respond? Take the question, what do you do? For many, this can feel like a mundane inquiry, but it's a golden opportunity to convey passion and purpose. Rather than giving a dry job title, try weaving in a story or insight that highlights your values. I work as a marketing consultant, but what really excites me is helping brands build authentic connections with people. Might be a response that sparks further conversation. This approach not only answers the question, but invites more curiosity. You see, it's not about the right answer. It's about the vibe you send. Your answer can engage others and get them thinking, what else is there to know about this person? This strategy doesn't just work for job interviews. It works in everyday interactions, whether you're meeting new friends or connecting at networking events. My strategy is to be myself rather than trying too hard to impress them, which I see a lot of people do. The right response can make all the difference, and with a bit of preparation, you'll create an unforgettable first impression every time. Making a great first impression isn't about perfection. It's about being genuine, mindful, and aware of common mistakes that ruin first impressions. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to show your best self and build meaningful connections. If this video resonated with you, show your support by hitting the like button, subscribing to the Stoic Goddess, and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss another inspiring video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.